Are you experiencing overwhelm, stress, anxiety, tiredness, feeling overly busy? Well, welcome to some great company because there's millions of others that are experiencing the same thing. And I want to share something with you today, a really powerful tool that can help you to move forward with that busy being busy experience. Look, the World Health Organization back in 2019, and I'm sure it's got worse since then, but in 2019, I read a study that 301 million people, 301 million people were suffering from an anxiety disorder. Huge numbers, right? And that's only the ones that are reported. But hundreds of millions of people are suffering with anxiety disorders, right? Disorder, how do we counteract that? Well, we need to have some orderliness, right? So, of course, there are treatments that people go down, medication, psychology, right? But also there are tactical tools to use to try and reduce anxiety. Do you experience anxiety? Of course you do. Do I experience it? Yes, of course. We're all on a spectrum, right? Some of us have extreme anxiety, maybe depression. Others back here, mild, maybe say, or burnout might be another one over here. But over here, it might be just mild overwhelm, a little bit struggling to keep up, maybe a little bit anxious in your heart. You can feel something's not quite right, or in your chest, a little bit of tightness. We're all somewhere on the spectrum, right? But it's up to us to participate in our own rescue, right? So if if you're extreme on that spectrum, you need to seek help. If you're feeling it a lot, please go and see your GP, go and see your doctor. That would be great. What we want to do is look, okay, if we're extreme on it, bring it back into center. How do we then develop tools, practical, pragmatic tools that help us become less busy? Because when you look at busyness, when we don't have the time to think, we don't have the time to go for that run, we don't have the time to prepare the beautiful meal, we don't have the time to meditate, journal, and the list goes on, then of course we're going to be a bit more stressed. Of course we're going to be a little more highly strung, perhaps. We're going to be feeling like the weight of the world is on our shoulders. How do we remove that? Well, we've got to have a simple plan to do that. I'm going to share it with you. I'll hold up the old iPad here. I'm going to pop it in. Hopefully you can see that nice and clear. But I'm just going to share with you a tool that I share with my high performance clients. Some of these guys are professional athletes. Some are young athletes. Some are running massive companies. Some are just starting out on their work journey. I share this one-to-one, but I also share this at scale when I'm running large events. But this is one tool that I know works really well at a human level. Doesn't matter what your title is, but at a human level, this will make a difference. And it's only going to work if you use it. So I'm going to encourage you, if you are feeling overwhelmed, too much on your plate, the plates are spinning, you're going to drop one of the balls that you're juggling, please consider giving this a go. So you'll see here, it's a triangle shape. What do I have at the top of the triangle there? Purpose, right? Purpose. This is the Lead on Purpose podcast. Of course, I'm going to have purpose at the top there. But why is it there? What does it mean? Well, look, when we are taking action, when we have some behaviors that we're engaging in, we want to know that they have some sort of purpose behind them. The purpose could be just to have fun. The purpose could be to make a difference. The purpose could be to fix a problem. The purpose could be to make money so you've got more certainty and freedom. But there's always got to be a purpose behind what you do. So if you're feeling overwhelmed in a work setting, what's the purpose around the work that you do? Why do you do the work you do? Does it matter? On purpose means to be intentional, to do it with intention. So does the work you do matter? That's what I'm asking you here. Does it matter to the most important person, which is you? If it doesn't, you're going to feel like you're held back. You're going to feel overwhelmed. You're going to feel disconnected, maybe lack of fulfillment, right? So the first things first is you've got to understand why you do what you do and be able to write that down. My work or this behavior or this thing I'm about to do matters to me because this could pertain to parenting. Why is my job as a parent important? This could pertain to a hobby that you love. Maybe you're semi-professional, you're professional. Like, what is the thing, the why behind what you do? Get clear on that and write it down. Because once you get clear on that, I'm going to write down the next one here. bear with me 2 seconds. Here we go. I'll show this to you. If you're clear on your purpose, that then informs your priorities. See down there at the other end of the triangle? So for those that are just listening on audio, you can check this out over on YouTube, or I've drawn a triangle. At the top of the triangle is purpose. At the bottom left is priorities, right? So your purpose should shape your priorities. So what does that mean? Well, priorities, that ain't a to-do list. Priorities, 1, 2, or 3 things that help you bring your purpose to life. They help you move forward. They draw you forward. You're not struggling to move forward. These priorities are your must-dos. They're not your shoulds, right? You can have a should list, and I often talk about it. That's for the should heads, right? We don't want to be shooting all over ourselves. We want a must, like a must do. That's a priority. And there should only be a couple of those. If you have 10 must do's, well, you're going to be busy being busy again. I've been a busy idiot a lot, I'll be honest with you. And even to this day, even with the tool, I got to keep coming back to, is that thing I'm saying yes to going to help me meet my purpose? Help me towards my North Star? No, it's not. Okay, why am I doing it? Okay, I need to cut it out. I need to say no. I need to set those boundaries. Do you ever find yourself doing that? I bet you do, you're human. But when you've got a sense of purpose and it informs your priorities, you've now got 1, 2, or 3 things written down, preferably, that's important about the week or the day or the month or even the year. Now, what that does, and I'll just share this with you. I'm sorry, my writing is terrible. Should have been a doctor, really. Anyway, doctors have that squiggly writing. So this is what it looks like, right? On the other side of the triangle, for those that aren't able to see the visual, you're just listening to audio, I've got the word productivity, right? When you've got a clear purpose, that informs and shapes your priorities. And when you're clear on your priorities, that dictates your productivity, where you spend your time. So many people say, oh, I'm too busy. I have people coming to me saying, James, I need you to help me with, my productivity. I need to be more effective. Look, it's super simple. I say, don't come and pay me to do that. Let's work on something bigger than that. It's super simple. Why are you doing what you're doing? Your purpose. What are your key priorities? And those priorities should shape where you spend your time, your productivity. It's the 3 Ps. And when you're hyper productive on your priorities, it allows you to grow and feed back in to your purpose. Your purpose becomes more meaningful, right? So what I'll put in the middle here, just 2 letters. I'll show you again. I'll bring it up to the screen. 2 letters, HP, high performance. To me, those 3 elements drive high performance, a high performance life, a high performance relationship, a high performance team, an organization, a system. Purpose, priorities, productivity, in that order. It has to be in that order. And your productivity is, what does my calendar look like? Have I got a calendar? Okay, cool. Today, have I got a block of time that helps me nail one of those priorities? Or is my time spent on things that don't really matter? If it's spent on things that don't matter, or scrolling on social media, or watching the news, then you're not purpose-driven. You're a purpose talker. You talk about having a purpose. You've got to be purpose-driven if you want to get the results. It's purpose, it's priorities, it's productivity. And it's in that triangle which drives high performance. And I know that if you're listening to this, you care about personal growth, you care about self-mastery. It's a journey, right? There's no end to it. That's what makes it fulfilling. So I want to thank you for staying fully focused and engaged in the session. I hope this simple tool will help you on your amazing mission in life. But for now, please get out there and lead your life on purpose. Hey guys, if you enjoyed the content today, please smash that subscribe button below. And if you want to become part of my community, I've got an amazing free Facebook group. Please come and join us. The link is in the description below. And also, if you've got any questions about today's session, I'd love to know. Just comment below and I'll be sure to get back to you guys. Have the most amazing day.